Now, I don't know why haters be telling me to mind my business when they're out here not minding theirs. Shut your mouth and enjoy the tea. We all know you're here for it, sis. Hey ninjas, how are you guys doing? This is your girl, Mhlongwane, aka Miss for Code, putting back for all entertainment. Now, I think this will be the last video that I actually do with this sit down. So, guys, I actually just wanted to talk to you about something. Yeah, I need to cover up. It's really cold. I have my heater over there, but I need to talk to you guys about what's actually happening with Emtee. Now, obviously, rumors have emerged, and of course, some other. Like Bochisa Live and whatnot, they're actually quoting him and the things that are actually happening and what he's actually saying. Now, obviously, you guys do know I did do a video of the hashtag free Emtee, which obviously he wants to actually break loose from the contract that he has with Ambitious Records. Now, I don't know what these records do to people, but I do know that Fifi Kupa also had a huge problem with them. And not only her, other artists as well. To a point where with Fifi Kupa, even Malema had to actually join in, and I think that was how she won and actually broke free. But even from then, ever since she left, I've not heard anything from her. But I guess maybe it's just because I'm not into that world, you know, like I don't follow much on what is happening with this and that. But yeah, I've not seen, like, in terms of, I've not heard any music that she actually came up with and all those things. So, you know, him wanting to get out, obviously a lot of people were talking that, you know, apparently he had said some stuff when others wanted to leave, and so they're like, oh, now that it's you that wants to leave, you want us to say free Emtee. But it did trend, so I guess it's a trend that people definitely do want to see him free from this record label. And I think I've said this before, if it's owned by Blackies Dakim Nyaman, hey, do not. It's in my own opinion. I don't even think like I can't be racist towards my own kind. Like, I'm black, and I'm not just black, I'm black as black, like, you know, a black dark person. A village girl from Venda, that's who I am. So for me, honestly, I just feel like whenever it's something that is run by blacks, and most times greed is the problem. I don't know why or what happens with us, but greed really is a huge problem. And so at times you find that the artists are working, and they're working for mahala, they end up dying broke and all those things. And so obviously, you know, with that whole shende of him wanting to break away from Ambitious Record, it wasn't something that would even shock me or anything, because others have done that before. So I'm just like, okay, it's his turn now, I guess. But the thing that I was really shocked about is, guys, I don't know if you guys remember this, but obviously you guys know I do entertainment. I've been doing entertainment for the longest time. After Emtee came out here and he flashed us with his manhood, he went on and he bought a very beautiful Mercedes Benz, and that was something that's super expensive. If you have been with me long enough, you know, you remember that video, and I think I titled it like, this is how you shut everyone's mouth up or something like that. And he obviously made remarks in terms of like I don't know how to say this. You remember people were laughing at his Emtee, so it was kind of like that thing of, you know, I'm a man that drives a big machine and whatnot, blah blah blah. And yeah, allegedly he did admit that he doesn't have a house, he doesn't have a car anymore, he couldn't maintain it. His woman and kids, they've had to go and stay with, I think it's the mother's grandmother. So he doesn't see his kids every day. I mean, he doesn't stay with his kids, but he tries to see his kids every day. And of course, he's pleading that he still wants to create music. However, he does want to break away from Ambitious Records. And I'm like, number one, why would you go and carry a Mercedes Benz? If I don't get it. No, I really don't get it. I think the biggest problem that we have as South Africans, and I think I've said this before, and as celebrities, at most right now, celebrities are just, wow, Celebville is a mess, you guys. And I think the more and more we are on social media, the more and more people are kind of pressured to show off these great things and all these things. People are getting more and more broke. I don't understand why you would go for such a huge car. If I find a picture, you guys, I'll go ahead and put it somewhere here. You'll see, like, that's a machine, that's a beast. Why would you go and get that? And why would you be driving such a huge expensive car when you don't have a house? I don't believe in owning a house that is owned by the bank, because if anything goes wrong, the bank is taking back what it's. they can take the house, they can take the car. And I think like this is what happened. Either they took it or he took it back, because obviously he couldn't maintain it and stuff like that. But I feel it was really stupid, because he could have gotten himself an affordable car for cash that would be his, and it would be his for life. And I think we're just so used to that whole Scoloto thing, that buying something cash, like it's like if you can afford a normal Mercedes-Benz. I don't even think there's a Mercedes-Benz that's normal in my books. Like Mercedes-Benz is just really that high class, you get it. But the lowest that you can get, if you get it by cash, why not get that one instead of getting the one that is up there, that's Scoloto? Because you never know what tomorrow holds, especially when it comes to like artists and stuff like that. Unless if like you're really rich, I feel like it's safe for you to just buy stuff cash. And I think that's something that I've told myself, because obviously being on YouTube, you never know how much you're going to get paid. I can have a really good month. This month I had a very good month, but I don't know about next month. I will pray that it's just gonna get better, but I need to be realistic with everything. I'm not gonna sit down here and be planning about YouTube money that I do not know if next month I'm gonna make 40k, or next month I'm gonna make 30k, like, or 20k or 10k, which Lord forbid. But Lord forbid 10 and 20. Let's start only from 35. So you understand what I'm saying? Like, why would I be sitting out here and making plans, getting a Mercedes-Benz that's paying 18,000? What happens if something happens and Miguel is getting 5,000? Then what happens to that car? You understand what I'm saying? I think our celebrities need to also start learning. Maybe they, most of them need to definitely go into like financial management. They really do. Social media, you guys, is just a beast. If you've looked at me, I don't care about social media. I work on social media, but social media does not affect my life in no way, shape or form, except for my income. That's it. Because I'm not gonna be conformed to the pressures that come with this whole social media shindig. I'm not gonna come out here and now start, wanting to, no. At the end of the day, we still have a huge life that we live. After this, I still have a life to live. I still need to cook for my husband. I still need to clean up my wife. You understand what I'm saying? But these people out here with their noses up there, you need to be very careful. I'm not laughing at him, obviously. I feel it's very sad, especially looking at the fact that kids are involved. However, he's still young. He's good at what he does. Obviously, he does have people that love him. If we do pray that he breaks out of this whole contract that he has with them, and he makes it, like he makes it. He has kids, he has a wife, obviously a bright future. And if he drinks, maybe reduce that. If he smokes, maybe reduce that. Just focus. That's it. I don't want this video to be long, because I feel like all my videos have been long. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Please do comment down below. Did you guys know about this? And how do you feel about the fact that doesn't have a home and doesn't have a car, and his woman now has to move in with a grandmother when he's busy figuring all these things out? I feel like it's really unfair. Anyway, please do make sure that you comment down below, and do not forget to share this video from your girl or Mshongwani Mugirl. Let me go ahead and edit these videos, and you guys will be getting them one by one morning. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Stay blessed, and of course, you guys know I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.